when Goggins lived with me, his rule is we had to do something every day that sucked. That was his rule. And,
what did he make you do?
Well, the first thing we did was he came in and he wanted to see how many pull-ups I could do so we could map out the month. And I dropped down. I was all jacked up, and I said, "All right, well, what's next?" He said, "Well, what's next is we're not leaving here until you do 100 more. We're not leaving the gym until you do 100 more." They're like probably 7 or 10, and I was like, "Man, Goggins, that's impossible." And he said, I already know what your biggest problem is. Get the fuck back on the bar. And I got up on the bar, and I over the course of an hour or two, I did them, And, we went. I remember one day I was sitting on the couch and in Connecticut where I was living at the time, and on the ticker on the TV, the emergency broadcast system came up. Stay inside. Freezing rain. Icy conditions. High winds. Stay inside. It was like beeping. Stay inside. And Goggins was like, "This is amazing, man. Let's go for a run." And I'm like, they're telling us the exact opposite. So we go for a 10-mile run in the blizzard, and we come home, and I lived on a lake, and kids are playing hockey on the lake. And he breaks the ice, a little hole in the ice with the boulder, and then he takes his hand, and he makes the hole a little bit bigger, and then he jumps in. And then he points at me, and he takes his finger, and he signals for me to jump in. I'm not going in the fucking freezing cold water because my mother told me as a kid in Long Island, don't go anywhere near the frozen water. So, of course, I go in, and he looks at me. He's like, "Man, you got about 2 to 4 minutes. You're going to get hypothermia." And I go to get out. He goes, "You can't get out." He goes, "If your skin touches the ice, it's going to stick to the ice like the kid in Christmas Story, his tongue that sticks to the pole, So he puts my shoes back on my hands and picks my ass up and I put my socks on or whatever, and I bear crawl out of the ice, and I run up, and I see my wife looking out the window as I'm running into the house, and we come in, and she says to Goggins, "What's the medical benefit of jumping in a frozen lake?" And he said to her, "There's no medical benefit." He's like, "I want to see how far he's willing to go to get to his goals."
Wow, what was the toughest thing he made you do?
It was just the consistency of it. It was just like, he went everywhere I went. He shadowed me for 30 days. He went to every business meeting.
Did you think like, what the fuck did I sign up for?
So this is, yes, I did. I just felt like there was so much in it. There's so many lessons, and it was funny. Fish out of water, like he's coming into our house. I mean, like the whole dynamic of this shit was crazy. And I just felt there were a lot of lessons that could be learned through it.